kwa nini tusizungumzie badminton, tujue what badminton is all about, how it is being run, the challenges that badminton is experiencing in this country, the success stories that are there in the badminton in this country, the games that are happening in terms of badminton in Kenya. And today we are joined in the studio by John Mburu, who is a committee member from Badminton Kenya. That is a federation, of course. Jacinta Sengera, who is a badminton player. Karibuni sana SportyFM.
Asante sana.
Acha nianze na John, by the way. For someone listening to us sahi, anashanga badminton. Badminton ni what kind of a sport is it?
Okay, asante sana. Badminton is a sports whereby one plays with a racket.
Yeah.
And there is a shuttlecock.
Yes.
Inakuanga na kitambo zilikuwa hata size na manyoya. If you see the shuttlecock, they use the dark turkey feathers,
Yeah.
But most of the time you use plastic shuttles.
Yeah.
So ni watu wawili, that is for single, wanacheza, mmoja akiwa pande moja,
Yeah.
the other one akiwa pande ile ingine. The shuttle should not hit the ground. Ikigonga, it's just like volleyball. So if ikigonga side yako, it's a point to the opponent. And there is also doubles whereby two players aside. Yeah.
So ni hivyo tu.
Hivyo tu.
With a net separating the two players.
Actually.
So how different is it from tennis?
The difference is that now for tennis it has to bounce. You understand?
Yeah.
Ikikuja.
Yeah.
Yes. Now but for badminton it should not
touch the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually
and then the net position,
it's a bit lower it's a bit higher than for tennis, because the tennis iko chini, it's like waistline, eh?
Yeah.
But for badminton is 5 foot height. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course in terms of points, how is it calculated?
We calculate like volleyball.
Yeah,
20, exactly, to 21. Yeah. When you tie like 20-20, you have to go the difference of 2.
Yes.
Difference of 2. Yeah.
I know that now it's similar now to sort of tennis. Tennis pia inafaa kupata set, win a set, at least tukue na difference
of 2.
Difference of
exactly.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, John, let me ask this. If you were to describe for us the state of badminton in Kenya, how would you describe it? Is it bleak? Is it good? What is the direction of badminton in the country at the moment?
I would say it's good. Yeah. It's perfect. Apart from maybe we need a little bit of marketing for the event to different counties whereby it has not reached. At least watu wengi wajue badminton iko, because it's played in very few places. Yeah, if I may say, due to the reason why the events are, for you to purchase the racket is a bit expensive. For one. For the equipments, most of because we usually do clinics in schools, high school and primary. Some schools, they are not able to fund for their players, these kids. Yeah, but as federation we are trying to liaise with the international bodies. We see if we get the funding and these kits, we supply to those schools.
Yes, and of course now for Jacinta, now you are a player. You are a badminton player. Yes. How did your journey begin?
Honestly, my journey was very funny when I started playing badminton. I remember back in high school, because in primary I didn't know about badminton. Because you see, this is a sport inajulikana ni ya wale wanajielewa. So I didn't know about badminton when I was in primary. So I came to know about it when I was in high school actually. So it was very funny how I started. So naona ile unaenda grao, umejoin form 1, ujui left right, watu wanacheza wako in sports, and then there's a lawn tennis net. Sasa tukiwa wadogo tulikuwa tunarukanga ukieka miti mbili and then you just jump over. So it happened, I was with my friend, tulikuwa tunaruka kwa hiyo net, and then games teacher akatupata. Akasema, do you know how expensive that net is? If you spoil, you're going to pay for it. Nini akatutishia. Tukaenda, of course, tulichapwa. And then after that akatuita, instead of paying for the net, you have to choose one sport that you're going to play. So he was a team manager for 3 sports. So that's tennis, that's lawn tennis, table tennis and badminton. So I went to tennis, I tried, nikaona hii inakaa inataka nguvu mingi na sijakula vizuri. I went to table tennis. I saw it was kind of easy for me. It wasn't when I was starting, it wasn't that engaging, but I know it's a competitive sport also. So finally I came to badminton, and that's how I gained the interest, and then I started training to pole pole na nikajipata nikipenda the sport. And finally I'm here.
So whatever you knew in badminton, ilianza high school.
High school. Yes.
What kind of support then?
In high school.
Support gani ulipata?
So in school, of course, we used to go for the county, provincial, the national games in high school. So we had a really supportive games teacher. So they used to call in qualified coaches once in a while to come trainers, and then we used to go to friendlies to different schools, even in boys' schools, to gain the exposure and the experience. So they really supported us. So to campus, that's when now the real passion kicked in. So I came to realize there's Team Kenya, there are events for Team Kenya. So I started coming in for the tournaments. And we're here now.
Interesting. And what are some of course events you have represented, maybe the country as well, kule nje?
I've played in Uganda International. So we haven't had so many events for quite some time. So this is like a big thing for us now, the coming event that we're going to Botswana. So this is like the beginning of our journey as badminton in international events.
John, let me ask this. In Kenya, when we talk about sports, the first thing that come in mind is football, athletics. Why do you think badminton has not grown that fast in the country, such that when we talk about sports in this country, badminton, not football and athletics?
What I would say is as I had spoke earlier about the sport being expensive, is a challenge to everyone, because if we could have gotten some fundings maybe from the government, whereby it become easier for people to purchase these equipments. These sports would have gone to many counties, and many players would be able to access these sports. But now if purchasing a racket is around 15 to 30,000, mtoto akienda kwambia mzazi ninunulie hii inakuwa ngumu, unlike ile mpira inatengenezwa hata makaratasi na wanacheza hapo nje. That's why I would say it's a challenge. And also we have been doing indoor events whereby lazima mkuwe na hall. And this hall, most of the halls here, they are owned by Indians, whereby for you to play in those hall for 1 hour you have to pay 1,000 shillings for 1 hour. I think which is a challenge to everyone. So if we can get those halls which are owned by governments or county governments, it would be easy
and cheaper.
Cheaper for us to take the sports to another level.
Yes, and something Jacinta has mentioned about, of course, the event that will be happening in Botswana. I think it's the African Senior Championship. Yes. Can you just tell us more about that event?
This event is a qualifier for World Club Intercontinental Championship, whereby we play Thomas and Uber Cup. It's like a world champion event. So it's for Club Intercontinental Championship, whereby country per continent they pick some countries whereby they will go represent that continent.
So that's going to be a qualifier, basically.
It's a qualifier.
How many athletes are going to represent the country?
We have 12 players. We have 7 men and 5 ladies.
5 ladies. Including Jacinta?
Yes. She's top seed. She's a top seed in Kenya, actually.
Let me ask you, Jacinta, in terms of support from the parents. Sometimes wazazi wanasemanga enda shule usome. Hii badminton hii mchezo hii haita kupeleka man. What kind of support did you get from them?
To be honest, it was a struggle. Yeah, so in high school you're supposed to balance masomo, huku unafaa kuenda michezo, mzazi anataka ufanye extra classes, wewe kidogo akili nakwambia nafaa nichemshe mwili kidogo. So it was a struggle, but with time, you know, when you're doing something and they're seeing that you're performing, inawapatia moral. Wanasema kumbe it's something that you can still thrive in. So tulivutana kidogo, but eventually they supported. It wasn't haikuwa mbaya. But mwanzo ilikuwa shida kidogo, because I remember that sometimes whereby we were supposed to go for games na tuko half term. Umelipiwa tuition, unataka kurudi shule kuenda games, mzazi anapigiwa simu akwambi unarudi shule, uliitwa uende games au kukuja, si kuambiwa. So it took some time for them to accept.
And the balance between school and sport, because now ulianza high school, of course high school najua time ya games, but now university, balancing the two it's something kwa ngumu sana. I don't know how for you personally, how you balanced the two.
Okay, in university also haikuwa ngumu. So naweza sema sasa in work life and it's a challenge kidogo, but for me, I'm happy to say I have a very supportive employer. In matters wellness, they really support a lot. So they can sometimes equip you, they can sometimes give you permission to attend the tournament. So to me, I can say high school campus time, it wasn't really hard for me to balance, because siku zote uko na classes. There's some free days that you have, you can go for trainings, you can go for tournaments. But sasa work part. But I really appreciate my employer, because they support a lot.
Brilliant. And just John, maybe in terms now on the federation side, you mentioned something, of course, about as Jacinta has mentioned her journey. Of course, she started in high school and then campus, and then now, of course, now she's part of Team Kenya. The pathway, you as a federation, what are some of maybe strategies yenye mnaweka in place in terms of now creating that pathway? Because I think it's very, very important, because after a while maybe Jacinta will decide, you know, penye nimefika, I've done my best, I think it's time for me now to leave. How do you now make sure there's another Jacinta to replace and continue of course the badminton journey?
What we usually do from high school, not from primary, from high school so far, they have the annual year sports for the high school.
Yes.
So we usually attend those events, and from there we are able to pick some of the elite players. So during holidays we have clinic. So we call those players, and also who are willing. It's an open clinic, who are willing to join them. So we pay a facility for them, and we provide the shuttlecock and the rackets for them to train. That's how we help them.
And in terms of coaches, do we have properly qualified badminton coaches in the country?
We have national coaches. Actually, we did an interview 1 month ago for the coaches. So they have those certificates from the international bodies. So I can say we have good coaches.
Like for football, this what the badges, CAF badges, CAF A, CAF C, CAF D, like what is the requirement, the minimum requirement for a coach to have in terms of certificate for them to be in charge of a national team like where Jacinta is?
They have to attend coach training, which is usually organized by international body and also by the national body in the country. That's where we give them certificates for the qualification depending with the level now you are. There is level 1, level 2, level 3. Sure.
Fantastic.
Yes, and of course for you, Jacinta, now on your journey now to be a pro, maybe what are some of the challenges that you've gone through in that journey?
We'll tutasisitiza.
Yes, please do.
The sport is very expensive. So for you to get a training venue, how to get to that venue, and what you're going to use in that venue. So that has been the biggest challenge. So I think watu hawajajua badi sana. Unaonanga hizi sports zingine, you're doing something, you can get somebody anajitokeza like a sponsor, anasema I'm going to sponsor you in this and this and this. So lack of sponsorship na the fact that the sport is quite expensive, hiyo ndio imekuwa the really main challenge in the sport. So inabidi sometimes unajinyima kidogo, unasema I have to go for training tomorrow, so I need to save something, ndo niende hiyo training.
John Jacinta mentioned lack of sponsorship. Is it that sponsors are shying away from being supporting badminton? Ama you as the federation are not making noise about the sport? Because again, if you make noise about it, people get to know about it, that it exists, that there are tournaments happening across different parts of the country. With just within Nairobi, you might get one or two. Is it that they're shying away from it? Ama you guys are not doing, should I say, enough marketing for the sport?
For the longest time, we have been having problem with the office, I would say. So it has been a challenge going through to sponsors, having that challenge of office wrangles. But for the last 6 months going forward, I would say we are good to go. So we are not shying now to approach sponsors. So I'm sure now going forward we'll be able to have those sponsors incorporated in.
As you mentioned that kitambo kidogo there was issues with the office, so what has changed maybe between that time and now? Has there been a new people in the office, or what has necessitated, of course, that change?
The office bearer during that time, they used to have their people whom they could take for these sports if it's outside events, outside the players. I would say. I don't want to go back into details about this, but so there have been an issue, and it reached a time the international body had to force for an elections, whereby that's when we came in. But still, the people who were in the office back then, they couldn't let us come in. They still could have fought us indirectly. Through the sources they had. But we are good right now. I would say so.
On this show, we are always very big on federations, sports people utilizing and leveraging on the digital spaces. Because right now, just 2 days ago, there's a Kenyan who joined the championship side called Charlton Athletic, anaitwa Collins Chenje. And if you look at how Charlton will utilize that opportunity to make sure that they attract the Kenyan market, Kenyan digital users. I don't know what you guys are doing in terms of making sure that marketing the games, different matches that you guys have on the digital spaces, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and X, so that not all of us will be coming to your offices or to your websites. But niko pale Facebook daily, naonanga, this is what is happening with the Kenyan Premier League, this is what is happening with almost all those sports. I don't know what you guys are doing with the digital spaces.
We have approached 3 people who can be managed, who can be managing our digital spaces, Twitter and the Instagram. And till now, I would say we haven't gotten someone who has really confirmed on it. But we're working out to see if we can get someone willing to do it for us.
Absolutely, because digital space, that's the new kila mtu ako hapo. Truth to be told, if someone might love to follow badminton, but where is the information? You see, someone might want to follow Jacinta anaenda kucheza wapi, but where is the information? So if that can come up, inaweza kuwa fiti sana. Biggest milestone for you, Jacinta?
This is
since you started hizi miaka yote umekuwa kwa badminton, biggest milestone?
I can say this will be my biggest milestone, representing the country for the first time in an international level. I'm really excited because this is the dream that I've always had, that at some point I'm going to wear the Kenyan flag, represent my country in an international event. Brilliant.
And of course for John, because now we have the Commonwealth Games coming up this year, and then of course LA 28, that is the Olympics. I don't know, as a federation now, as we gear towards those events, what are the plans maybe now in preparation for maybe to get players to represent this country in both events?
So you have a league,
I'd
say an annual, so you have a calendar of events every year. At least we have 9 events for this year. whereby it's an open tournament.
Okay.
So it's open for anyone.
Yeah.
Even if you have never played badminton, we let you in, come for those events. Whereby you gain points. So after these 9 events, we accumulate the points, and that's when we get the top seed, the top 8 seed. From those top 8 seeds, they do now the trials. For the selection of the national teams.
Okay.
So that's the way to go. Looking at our badminton in the country right now, how would you compare our badminton, the Kenyan badminton scene, and the international level? And that can also maybe ukimaliza can also be answer ningependa pia kusikia from Jacinta in terms of the kind of competition she expects wakienda Botswana.
Tuko chini nitasema. During my time I'm also a player in badminton. I play doubles still to date. But during our time 2003 when I used to play for the national team, we in Africa I would say we were top 3 in Africa. Mpaka hii wakati ilifika hizi siasa ma 2015 hapo ziliingia mingi. So tukaenda chini kidogo. But with now the players we have from last year, now kina Jacinta, because it's a new
fresh blood.
Nguvu mpya.
Hata wapinzani wetu hapa Uganda, as I would say in East Africa, Uganda ndio inawika sasa. Back then ni sisi Kenya tulikuwa tunawika. I think which Uganda pia hawajafurahia. So venye tumeshuka chini walikuwa wamefurahi sana. We had a team which we took to Nigeria last a para team in Nigeria on October last year. Tulikuja na dhahabu 5, silver 3 na bronze 2. So hapo tulitokea position 1 in Africa for the para teams. Niseme sasa for the able body now, we are taking now this team to Botswana. And I promise tunaleta dhahabu because the team is well prepared for the events. So naweza sema we are now getting back to the
to the top levels. For you in terms of the kind of competition you expect ukienda Botswana, vile amesema alianza kujibu hiyo swali tuko chini. So I don't know, going to Botswana, the kind of competition you guys expect there.
It's not going to be easy. We know it's going to be a tough one. As Mburu said, we haven't been competing internationally for a very long time. So kuna kale kawoga kidogo, because let's say this is our first time again after the long duration going to compete internationally. But we appreciate, we've been having a camp for like 2 weeks now. They've equipped us, we've been training, we're regaining the confidence again, and we believe in ourselves. We can do better because we've been the best. So we don't expect it to be easy. It's going to be competitive, but when you want something, you have to go for it. So you have to do extra for us to get the win.
Absolutely.
Yes, and just still sticking to Jacinta, is badminton a mental game?
Yes. If you're not there mentally, trust me, you can't play. You have to be mentally present for you to play, because you have to focus in every play, every shuttle. You have to think before you play. It's more of mental sport. And just very curious, how does a typical training day for you look like? Oh God, I wish we can invite you to one. It's not easy. It's not easy because you have to do warm-ups. We normally warm up for like 30-40 minutes, and then when I say warm up, it's not that easy warm up, because we do the extreme warm ups, because you have to improve your agility has to be good, endurance, your strength, your speed, because the rallies we do in that court in 1 minute nika umekimbia uwanja ya futa kama mara 5 hivi 10. So it's intense. So whatever you're doing has to be more ndo uweze kumatch hizo rallies kwa the game. So we do warm up for like 30-40 minutes, and then of course you have to do drills, that's shuttle work. There are routines that we normally do, and then now the game situation ama game scenario, because tunajaribu sasa kujitayarisha. If you're in that court now, you mambo level game imeanza. So we have to do the game situation thing before we go to play, and then of course you have to warm down after every training. So haikuangi rahisi. It's intense.
Si rahisi. Chep wanted to try badminton.
She's welcome. Wale mwili yake iko sawa kwa hiyo mchezo. Hatupendi watu wanono sana. Hawezi kusonga.
Kumove ni ngumu.
But then during our time wakale ndio walikuwa wanawika sana. Unajua ile mazoezi ya walikuwa wabaya sana.
Interesting.
You guys, both of you mentioned that badminton is a very expensive sport. Then it got me wondering, kama ni expensive, then what about that boy uko mashinani ako na interest lakini awezi buy easy gear, the equipment, the rackets and stuff like that? What would you tell such a boy ako na passion ya the sport, angependa kucheza the sport, but sasa namna ya kupata the equipment inakuwa ngumu? Ni kama in a situation where mtu akue passionate about photography lakini ana pesa kununua kamera. Yeah,
I'll give you the life scenario in my case. Back then when I was in class 4, that's when I started playing badminton. Na
ulianza mapema wewe?
From my cousin wakiwa high school. So they used to come with those cheap rackets and shuttles. So wakati wamechoka kucheza ndio tulikuwa tunaingia kucheza na rackets zao. But worst ilikuwa ina happen saa yenye wanarudi shule tena. So nimeacha sina racket because they have to take back the rackets to the school. But ningewaomba shuttle cock moja. And that's what I could use to play what she said, Jacinta said, na slippers, na hizo kifuniko ya nini na dunga kamti napiga msumari, na shikilia. Na hiyo ndio vitu zilinisaidia that time. So unfortunately atukwa back then hakukuwa na watu wange to reach for support in such things. But what I stated is, as office now, what we are doing, we are having these coaches distributed across the country. Tuna advertise ama tunasema tuna clinic place flani kama ni Kiambu, tunasema Kiambu town this day we are having this event, badminton event, so we welcome everyone who is interested to play badminton. So wakikuja tunaona ni watu wangapi ama ni watoto wangapi wanataka kucheza. So with the few things we have, we can distribute to them na wanaweza tumia huko kiwanja maybe moja.
All right.
And in terms of now safeguarding, because now you have athletes that you need to protect. Now maybe you as a federation, in terms of what are some of the things you have kept forward just to make sure that Kina Jacinta and the rest are protected in terms of safeguarding their well-being and their rights as well.
I think Jacinta can talk on that. She can, because she's one of the people whom we are protecting actually.
In terms of maybe federation wanafanya nini sahi, of course to protect you, to make sure your well-being is okay as you plan and prepare, of course, for going to represent the country?
We've had major trainings in regards of preparation. We have tier team doctor. We have a coach. So basically for now I can say we are well equipped. And they've put as well in terms of preparation for the coming event.
But they just in the many times there's always, should I say, bad blood between the playing unit and the federation, mostly in this country. I don't know what according to you, what is that one thing, those things that you think federation like the Badminton Kenya should understand about you as the players?
Okay, as the players we have we have the anger, like we want to represent our country, and that's the anger we've had for quite some time, because as you heard John said, the federation had issues. So kulikuwa na kale kasira ka players na the federation that you guys are so comfortable. We have talent in Kenya, by the way. We have a lot of talent. We have so many players, active players who have the same dream to represent the country, to play in international level, to be like a certain international player. So tulikuwa na kale kasira with the federation federation like they're holding this talent because you see now without these events hii talent haitakuwa spotted, hii talent haitaenda anywhere. So kulikuwa na that anger, but at least we're seeing some progress. We are quite impressed, and we are hoping that things will get back to normalcy and things will be moving so that we can grow the talent.
Talent and discipline, by the way. Tell me about that, because many times mtu anasema mimi ball najua, mimi usiniambie any other thing. Discipline, and of course discipline si ile ya kichwa ngumu tu, umeambiwa report on time. Give me just share with us the correlation between you as an athlete, talent, how does talent and discipline go hand in hand?
It's you as a person. Without discipline, actually in this life, bila discipline, wanasemanga huwezi fanya anything. So it has to start with you. You have to be disciplined. Haifai ungoje uambiwe you're supposed to do this so that you can get this. So it has to start from you. The discipline has to come from, si lazima mtu akuwekee hiyo discipline like ile tulikuwa tunasema lazima niambiwe ndo nifanye. So you have to be disciplined yourself in terms of training. Usingoje coach akuja akwambie fanya hizi drills. When you're at home, you can do your own. You can go to the gym, unaweza enda runs, so that when you're coming to train as a team, to coach atakwambia already you have something that will boost you in the training. So discipline has to basically start with you.
Speaking on same, naweza sema for us tunasemanga there is no good player without discipline. So kama you're not willing to follow what we want you to do, hata kama you are a good player, we don't need you.
Same question I asked Jacinta. What is that thing that you as federation you would wish players should understand about the federation? Because many times tunasikianga players wana complain, hakuna pesa, sijui tulilala vibaya, sijui nini. What is that one thing that you guys as a federation point of view you would want the players, the athletes should understand about you?
They need to understand us in this way that when we're having such an event like that one for Botswana, we really fight so hard to get funding for such things. See, it's not a walk in the park. Kwenda kujitetea kwa ministry, we have this number of players tunataka kupeleka, inakwanga shida. Saa zingine unapelekanga unaambiwa we will fund for people. Ukiangalia timu yako they come 100 plus participants. Kuna watu elite kama 30 ama 20 wanaweza enda kucheza pale vizuri. Na unaona hawa serikali kama haitaki kusaidia to fund these people. So we really go through much for this thing to go through. For the funding.
So that also means that even as federations you also struggle like sports like tennis, golf, and even now badminton, which is individual sport. Sometimes it's very difficult to get funding from the government if it as different from team sport.
Definitely, because also you have to defend yourself. Na ulizangwa sometimes team last time tulipeleka ilileta nini
performance,
ilileta nini. So you have if you have some medals, you have a bargaining power. Nasema tulileta hii na hii. But if you have nothing you brought, so that's where we get back to players. Tunaambia you're going for this event, but you also need to show something to the government. Your next time we won't be having some challenge in requesting for funding. Because in teams mingi there is over 50 teams zinataka funding.
So you have to prove.
Proof of concept.
Sure.
So now maybe now for Jacinta, what is that one player that you look up to in terms of badminton? Kuna player specific?
International,
yes. Who is that international player? And why?
Okay. I have 3 players.
Okay.
That's Sanseang. He's world number 1 right now. We had Carolina Marin. Alipata injury akatoka game kidogo. And then there's PV Sindhu from India. So those are the players that nilikuwa nakaa chini nikiingia tu YouTube. Games zao tu ndo ninaangalia because you're like, I want to play like this player. I want to have this power. I want to have this endurance. Gameplay zao they're really perfect. That's something like you'd like to emulate, like you'd like to play like them. Yes. Yeah.
John, because Jacinta alituambia that for her she started a journey ya badminton akiwa high school, so that also begs the question, the role of schools in helping nurture this talent, because wanasema kwa Kiswahili samaki mkunja angali what
angali mbichi,
because sometimes I think in this country sports inakwanga tunaanzanga watu wakishakuwa wakubwa ndio sasa tunaanza kuwa nurture. I don't know what do you think from a federation perspective, the role of schools, be it primary, zile primary schools zinajiweza, high schools and even universities, in helping promote and even nurture the talent that is there with, for badminton?
If we can get the facilities, it could be a good thing. But for some school which doesn't have such facilities, currently we have in badminton we have air badminton. It's part of badminton, but now air badminton is being played outside. Hata ukienda huko utacheza kwa hall ndani. So unaweza funga neti hata hapo nje na mnacheza. Unacheza tu na hiyo pepo vile inaenda. Ukijua pepo inaenda hivi sasa unacheza huko nje ndio iletwe ianguke pale ndani. So I would say schools, because there is always that ni 30 minutes tulikuwa tunapewa za PE. That time can be utilized well. If mnaona kuna watoto wanaweza cheza these sports,
now kuna CBC by the way, which can help us diversify sports.
Exactly. So shule pia zisaidie pande hiyo, as we get down to them pole pole.
Yes, and you mentioned as well, John, of course now things are now getting much better, and from here it's getting better and better. And maybe I'm sure you have learned as the new office have learned from the past. I don't know, what are some of the things mnaeka pale in order just to make sure that there's transparency in terms of the leadership, accountability as well, which is important, I think, even for the players as well. Yes.
No, like for team selection, I would say there before azikuwa na hizo trials. So tulikuwa tunasikia Jacinta amechukuliwa siji fulani na fulani, but now we have those trials whereby Jacinta anacheza na each player, tunajua alichapa kila mtu, akishindwa hakuna, and we always have imeisha. We always have those internal dispute within the BK, whereby ukifeel there is a challenge you can come to us, niliachwa na nilishinda huyu ama nini, ikishindikana hapo the tribunal court whereby you can raise your issue. But through our process, what I have seen, we have not gotten any cases such a way in team selection, because we are always transparent.
Making sure that everybody goes through the trials, which is very important,
and the right person is going. As a player I always said, siwezi taka player asikia aliachwa and aliqualify. It would be so bad also being a player.
Kuna konga na wale wa kudandia hizi safari pia, like from the federation point unajiuliza huyu alienda kufanya nini?
Kwetu hakuna. Jacinta kana test.
Because many times you hear the team went to, let's say, in Pyongyang kule North Korea, but the delegation was like 15, the athletes were 10. So you're asking yourself,
okay, on the side of the official or what?
Yes.
Officials, you always, there is a control committee in the ministry whereby you cannot exceed the number of players. You understand?
Okay. So if you have 15 athletes,
so hiyo inakwanga kazi ya ministry. Kipeleka Department of Sports, it's them to dictate the number of officials
to join.
As we can say, like now we have 12 players, tupeleke 10 officials. Wao watasema hapana, why is one official is covering for one player? No, tutawapea 5.
And then now it's up to you now to
decide
nani anaenda. Yes, and so you have mentioned about trials, of course, in matters now, ile transparency and accountability. So apart from, of course, doing the national trials, what else in terms of just now within the office, what are some of the things mnataka kufanya different?
The only different things we want to do this time is like now we have different clubs. Ndio watu wafanya trials like Jacinta anatrainia Kenya Science. There is another player in Ruaraka, another player in Aga Khan. You understand? So most of the time unapatanga wana train wao wenyewe. most of the time. Now what new we want to start now is taking from the coaches now we got from the interview, tunataka those clubs to wape coaches when watakuwa now like maybe thrice or twice a week. So they can help them.
Absolutely.
Sure.
As we finalize, my question would be like, what would it take from federation perspective for Kenya to consistently qualify for international tournaments? Like right now, Kenya is going to be represented kule Botswana. So what will it take for us to consistently be participating in badminton events across the world? What changes, what things need to be done to make sure that we are there consistently?
First, I would say the shuttles we usually use, they are not the standard shuttle. Yeah, so you have these plastic shuttles. Let me show you. You have this shuttle.
Yeah.
Still an expensive shuttle. There are 6 inside here. It costs 2,500.
Yeah.
Jacinta akicheza na player mwingine.
Yeah.
In a day, she'll use 3 shuttles.
Yeah.
For like 4 hours ama 5 hours. So ni kitu expensive,
Yeah.
But now there is a standard shuttle. Ya feathers. Because this is plastic.
Plastic,
Yeah, the feather comes inakuanga na 12 shuttlecocks. But hizo 12 shuttlecocks zinaweza isha in 2 hours.
Hata 40 minutes.
Hata 40 minutes. Depending with how they are hitting the shuttles. The intense the game is. So it's a bit costly because that one kind of shuttles for the feather shuttles goes up for about 6,500. So sisi wa Kenya hatujaweza kumanage kununua hizo shuttles, feather shuttles. Na Jacinta akienda Botswana hatacheza na hii shuttle. So she has been training with these shuttles. You understand? But akienda hatacheza na hii shuttle. So the fleet of these shuttles it's different from the feather shuttles. So inakuwa disadvantage kwa our players. So we have been urging government, we see if we can be able to be purchasing feather shuttles, tutolewe tax. I think which federation can kama tutatolewa tax. But yet it has not been finalized. Ndio tuweze kupurchase hizo feather shuttles
for training.
For training, because now if you're going to meet something different huko,
wale wamezoea kucheza na zile feather shuttles ya some of the countries. But sisi tumezoea hizi plastic.
I think tumalize, last word Jacinta, as you prepare to go to represent the country. We wish all the best, by the way, mkifika kule Botswana. Please represent the country well, mushinde hizo medali zirudi zikuje huku Kenya. Your last word. And even also try to encourage a young girl who might also be listening to you na angependa pia kuwe kama basketballer, kuna badminton badminton player.
What I can say, don't be afraid. Just begin. Anzia kule huko. Because who knew at some point I'll represent the country? Who knew at some point I'll get the equipment? Don't be afraid. Just if you have passion, go for it. Put in the hard work, the discipline, consistency. Itajipa siku moja.
And you, John, encourage, give us what to expect for the year. Kama kuna events zinakuja apart from the one that is now going to Botswana, hiyo ni international, locally now. Zile sasa we can expect ziko wapi, so that hata sisi pia tukiambia watu kuna badminton event inafanyika, we say inafanyika this day at this particular venue kama iko. And then give us your last word.
March tuna event tafanyika Mombasa. We also have event happening in Nakuru. We have also another in Eldoret. Back in Nairobi we'll have like other 2. So it's an open tournament. So anyone can participate. So kwa page yetu ya Facebook Badminton Kenya. Badminton Kenya ukiingia tunakukaribisha. And from there you will see the calendar of events we have, and also venues zile ukiuliza swali pale unajibiwa. Where unatuambia location yako ni wapi, ni Kajiado. Akwambia Kajiado tuna kiwanja, but ukikuja Kitengela you can get our people when you wanna train pande hiyo. Kienda Thika there are some people training. Bomet kuna wale watu wanacheza pale. So from Badminton Kenya page ya Facebook wanaweza tufikia na tunaweza wasaidia pande hiyo. Na ule mtu akuko mashinani ama wherever.
Yeah.
Mburu alianza kama wewe. Kucheza nje.
Yeah.
Na mimi ndege ya kwanza nilipanda juu ya badminton. Kazi yenye nilipata kwa ofisi nilipata juu nilikuwa mchezaji wa badminton. So hii ni kitu inalipa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Na anyone anaweza saidika nayo.
Yeah.
Sports, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I think to learn a lot of things when it comes to badminton. Now we know how cheap or not cheap it is to play to be a badminton player, but of course a sport that has the opportunity to grow in the country. And wish you all the best as you guys are going to represent Kenya in the African Championship kule Botswana. Keep us updated really. So that sisi pia tuambie wa Kenya what's happening, akina Jacinta wanafanya nini huko. Kama kuna update anything, just let us know so that we let the entire nation wajue that countries represented in terms of badminton kule Botswana. That has been our conversation here on SportyFM, and of course the Breakpoint, talking about elevating badminton in the country. It's now 2 minutes to 12 noon.
Breakpoint on SportyFM. Beyond Sport.